This is a form used in hospitals. It is printed on paper, then given to patients to fill in. We would like to transform it into a digital version. The patients can use it on tablets or mobile phones. The data captured from the patients is automatically integrated into the hospital's IT system and can be digitally viewed, processed, and archived. You can easily digitalize paper forms using the QForms software application. It is highly configurable and can be integrated into your data flows. It can run on cloud or on your server, on any Linux or Windows machine. Let me show you how I use it to make a digital form. First, I have to create the form. Let's start with a good title. Then let's build our form. It can have multiple chapters, multiple sections, and multiple groups in each. But for now, we don't need all this complexity. We just title the chapter and delete the rest. Now we need to capture the given name, the family name, and the date picker for the date of birth. Given name, family name, date of birth. The questions have a radio button format, and we need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to arrange them horizontally. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to put labels. Then let's give them appropriate names. Question 1, question 2, question 3, and so on and so forth. At the end, we need a save button with the label save. Then we save our form. However, there is one thing missing. We don't like option 1, option 2. We would like here to have never, rarely, sometimes, often, and always. So we need to create those. I already created a dictionary with those forms. Is this one. It's very easy to create a dictionary. We can add a new value, and that will be added to the dictionary. But we don't need it at the moment, so we'll delete it. Let's use our dictionary in our form. Each set of radio buttons will use the dictionary we created. And then we save, of course. To run the newly created form, we need a flow. A flow is something that can run multiple forms. Well, in this case, we only have one, but nonetheless, we need to create a flow. The flow is also used to integrate the data from this form in other IT systems, in external IT systems. New flow, title. Then we need to tell the flow which user can use it. In this case, let's just put it public. Then we need to add the form to this flow. This is our form. Then we have some actions that are happening on this flow. For example, when the flow starts, we need to start a form. Which form? This one. We need, however, another action. When the form is saved, we need to export the data. Or we need to send an email, or we need to export the data to a different IT system in a different format. For now, let's just make something simple. Let's just send an email when this form is saved. We make a new action and say when our form is saved, then send an email and use the action send email. You notice that there are multiple actions we can do with it, but this time we'll use just send email. New form. And of course, we want to put some results here. Let me show you how we can extract the values that were captured in the form. As you can notice, each widget has a name, a short name. We can take this name and use it like a variable. It's similar with Excel. We'll save this action. At the moment we have two actions and we save our flow. We can check now how this flow is working. Then we can come back and finish it. Given name, family name, date of birth. Then we can fill in the options and save. But our form is not finished because we need a statistical computation with the options. So let's do it. So we need to compute the anxiety score, which is 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 from here, where never it's 1, rarely is 2, sometimes is 3, often is 4, and always is 5. And those are the columns. So we need to add the value of line 1 plus the value of line 2, and so on. Let me show you that those values, never, rarely, sometimes, have also a code in the dictionary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll use this to add. We will make the computations into a new field. Anxiety score and info desire score. Those fields will be hidden from the user. At the moment, I won't hide them, just to see how it works. So the visible remains true. Now let's calculate the score. Do you remember Excel? It's similar here. Question 1 plus question 2 plus 4 plus 5. The anxiety score equals the value of question 1, because this is the question 1, plus the value of question 2, because this is the question 2, plus the value of question 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, plus the value of question 5. Information desire, 3 plus 6. The value of question 3 plus the value of question 6. And that's it. Now let's see our form. Let me fill in some options here. And what we notice? That we have the anxiety score and the information desire available and are automatically computed. The problem is that we don't want to show them to the user, so let's hide them. Go in the form creator and then hide the anxiety score. As you can see, the anxiety score was not enabled. That's why it was grayed. It doesn't matter if it's grayed or not, because now it should not be visible. Let's go and check our form again. Fill in some options. The anxiety score and the information desire are not visible anymore, but they are calculated and we can use them. We can use those informations to send an email, for example. Let's go and send the email using them. Here we fill in the name of the widget containing the anxiety score. Equal dollar means the value of this widget. Let's check if those are indeed the name of those widgets. Anxiety score and info desire. Anxiety score, info desire. Correct. And let's check our form again. There is nothing visible, but when I save, I should have now an email on this address. Actually, I will put here my personal address and send the email. Let's check the email. Anxiety score and information desire. Let's hide this menu because our users don't need it. And let's make the font bigger. So we go in the form creator, uncheck show with QForms menu, and then make the font bigger. Just click on big. Including the save button, which we can also specify white button. Let's check our form again. The font is bigger, no menu, and the save button is bigger and wider. This is how you can create forms, even more complex ones, with Excel-like formulas and just a few clicks.